The northern Hungarian city of Tiszaujvaros hosted its 19th edition of an ITU World Cup race with semi-finals and finals action over 2 days. 15 women made it through from each of the two semi-finals to the final over the sprint distance. Pleasant temperatures made it a non-wetsuit swim over 750 metres, and the relatively small field meant there wasn't too much drama around the swim boys over the 3 laps. Italy's Sarah Dossena had the honour of wearing number 1 after her win in the first semi-final, while the USA's Summer Coupe was right behind her. It was Coupe, in fact, that led them into T1 as a small group set out in front over the 20k 8-lap bike course. Despite the short swim distance, the field was already stretched out, but 8 had got themselves a small lead. Home favourite Margaret Vanek and Spain's Sarah Godoy among them. The large chase pack were having to work hard to bridge the gap, but with several strong bikers involved, they would all take their turn at the head of the pack. This is always one of the most popular events on the ITU World Cup circuit, and the large crowds were enjoying themselves in the warm sunshine, cheering on their favourites. There were soon 2 distinct groups on the bike course as the first and second chase groups bridged together, and they worked well to reduce the 20-second lead, and by the time they hit T2, the field had come together. The 4-lap 5k run would determine the winner of the race, as everybody looked for a quick transition without incurring any penalties. Emmy Charayon, Felicity Sheedy-Ryan and Audrey Merle were soon into their stride and building a lead at the front of the field. Charayon was looking to improve on her 6th place finish in Malulaba back in March, her best result of the season so far. Vanek had fallen back into the chase group, who were making little impression on the leaders. Soon Charayon had forged ahead with a long line of athletes stretched out behind her. Zofia Kovac was the highest placed Hungarian athlete in 4th place. Dossena and Merle, who'd never finished on the podium in a World Cup race, continued to look strong, added Kovac with Sheedy-Ryan right on her shoulder. The chase pack were falling further behind as the front 4 increased their advantage. With 1 lap to go, the leaders dropped Charayon. Sheedy-Ryan was looking strong as she moved to the front, and that's where she stayed as the leaders hit the finishing chute, with Merle coming up just short behind her. Dossena finished in 3rd to complete the podium. Sheedy-Ryan clinched her first ever World Cup win with a fine performance.
The whole race for me was hard from start to finish. The swim in this format is always hard. I mean, the swim's my weakness, and then when you swim like this, it makes it twice as hard. So I got out a little bit back, but the girls rode really hard, and I found the bike really difficult as well. I was just kind of hanging on and trying to help where I could. But everybody rode really good and caught up, and by the time we got to the run, it was pretty tight. I wasn't sure how I was going to go in the last lap, but I just kind of put what I had left in, and I didn't look back and hoped it was enough to get me there first. But I knew Audrey was right behind, but I just didn't want to turn around and look back. I was just watching to the finish line.
I did really good swimming, and on the bicycle it was difficult because all girls didn't want to take a relay, except 5 or 6 girls. So we didn't succeed in keeping our advance. And when other girls caught us, I knew that it will be an hard run, and I had my chance. So I tried to push in running, and Sheedy-Ryan was in a really good form. So it was a difficult finish.
It's my first World Cup, then I'm very happy because 3rd place for me is like the first place. I'm very happy.